Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show live from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Today is what is today? June the 20th, 2018. Strong hand, long-term thinking, deferral of gratification, unconfiscatable. Let's speed this thing up, okay? All right, everybody, this is where the big boys play. Bitcoin's where the big boys play. Let us jump right into a tweet by Matt Odell. U.S. politicians must now disclose crypto holdings over $1,000. Good luck enforcing that one, Matt says. And yeah, good luck enforcing that one. It will be interesting to see which politicians admit they have Bitcoin or see how diversified they are in cryptocurrency. Obviously, if they really understand what it's all about, they won't disclose a thing. They'll be able to get a hold of it without having to put down any personal information. They can get a contributor to their campaign to send them some and then never touch that address. I mean, there's all sorts of things. These guys, they're so deep in the money, but the ones who do disclose it, it will say a little bit about what their political beliefs, or at least about their faith in the dollar. So it will be interesting when the disclosure reports come out again, which ones say they have Bitcoin. And I'd be interested to see which ones have more than Bitcoin too. And, you know, maybe it'll be a way to increase their appeal to some libertarian type of people. I have no idea who's actually going to disclose it, who actually really owns it. I don't care much about politics, but this will be revealing for the ones who actually are silly enough to reveal, because you really don't have to reveal. As Matt said, good luck enforcing that. All right. Again, thanks to everybody back in South Florida that made it possible. I had a great time there, great time speaking there. Going to meet with some people here in Puerto Rico. At the end of the show, I'm going to tell you what I've seen in San Juan so far. I've only been here since for 7 hours now, but it was a good plane ride on JetBlue. Instead of having movies, they had like satellite or cable TV in there, and I watched the Uruguay Saudi Arabia game, and Uruguay won. Yeah. That's the team I'm rooting for. I'll be wearing their shirt when I get back to Baltimore because I have relatives in Uruguay, as some of you know. Pound that like button, everybody. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this channel. And also, what was I going to say? God, I'm a little tired. Check out the links below because everything I talk about, including Matt's link, is linked to below. I am going to be on the You, Me, and BTC show on Thursday at 9 p.m. I don't even know when my own show is going to be on Thursday. It'll probably be after that, because right now it's 10 p.m. here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do an 11 p.m. tomorrow. Oh God. All right. So but yeah, anyway, Zach Vole will be hosting that. You, Me, and B. I linked to that below, their Twitter feed. And follow me on Twitter at TechBot. I will tweet out the link to that show that I will be on Thursday once I have it. So Tether is in the news. Again, is this going to be the end of it? Is this going to be the end of it, people? They had someone sort of audit them, or the closest thing to an audit. And Tether transparency update. FSS is confident that Tether's unencumbered assets exceed the balance of fully backed USD Tethers in circulation as of June 1st, 2018. Okay, so their Tether is backed up by US dollars. Probably. I don't care. Why are you even getting into Tether, people? Why are you even trading Bitcoin? I mean, if you get stuck in Tether and everything's not okay, well, it's your own fault. Take personal responsibility. It's not the US dollar. Why are you jumping back and forth? Just hold the Bitcoin is the real thing. That's the real deal. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. Don't be so obsessed with the US dollar that you got to play around in Tether and trade and this and that. You guys, it's just another way to lose your Bitcoin, okay? And we're going to go, that was the title of this, Tether, Coinbase, Bithumb. These are all risks when it comes to Bitcoin. They're you giving up control of your Bitcoin in various different ways, which we're going to cover. Obviously, if you buy Tether with your Bitcoin, you're straight up trading away your Bitcoin for this other altcoin. It's nothing but an altcoin. Okay. So Matt Odell reminds us, you store dollars with a bank. You have to trust them and their government. You store dollars with an exchange. You have to trust them, their bank partners, and their government. You store dollars with Tether. You have to trust them, their banks, and their government. You hold Bitcoin. You don't have to trust anybody. Bam! Pound that freaking like button, dudes. All right. So here's a Mashable article. Freedom of Information Act, the SEC, and got 134 pages of Coinbase customer complaints. Okay, so I actually read the article. I didn't read all 134 pages of Coinbase. So we all knew that Coinbase was funky for a while. A lot of people were trying to use it. A lot of newbies were trying to use it. So I think a lot of the complaints were confusion. But a lot of the complaints, though, were at times people had sent a lot of money to Bitcoin. They had $100,000 worth of Bitcoin at Coinbase. They sent a lot of money to Coinbase. They had $100,000 worth of Bitcoin there, and all of a sudden, Bitcoin says we need more Coinbase says we need more identification. They tried to give more identification. They could not get their Bitcoin off of Coinbase. They couldn't access it. In the long run, these people do not understand the concept of controlling your own private key, being your own bank. They were trusting Coinbase. And so many newbies don't understand that crypto, Bitcoin, it's about personal responsibility. That's the new counterculture. So, all these complaints, most of them could have been avoided had people learned a little bit more and learned how to actually send a Bitcoin before they bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin or bought Litecoin or bought Ethereum or whatever they were complaining about. Again, when you store at Coinbase, when you store any cryptocurrency there, you do not control your private key, so you really don't control your own cryptocurrency. And you can tell by the passion of these complaints in this article that you don't want to be in that situation. It's a very bad situation to be in. Even though Coinbase did not steal from them, I believe everyone probably was compensated in the end of the day. They didn't have access when they. And again, another thing I learned from this read, plenty of people were buying and selling, going back and forth on Coinbase between fiat and Bitcoin. Enjoy your tax bills, dudes. Enjoy your tax bills, because Coinbase tells the IRS every single thing. It's another thing. Again, if you're a trader or if you don't understand what holding is and what long-term thinking is and what the year 2020 halving is, then you're going to get into this predicament where you're going to end up with a lot of complaints that are based on fiat issues. Fiat paying your taxes because you sold it a million times on Coinbase. You need fiat now because you store too much on Coinbase, Bitcoin on Coinbase, and you can't get it off. All sorts of things. Okay, here is a tweet by Kyle Torpley, and this really sums up a lot of stuff going on in social media, cryptocurrency world today, in our little ecosystem. The ones complaining about the toxic crypto community are usually the ones scamming you. It's a form of misdirection. Look over here at how nice I am while you send me money for my useless token, startup, or fund. Now, not everyone who says things have gotten toxic is trying to pull this on you, But there are plenty of dudes that are like, oh, Bitcoin's so toxic. But I have this token, or invest in my startup that will fix the toxicity problem, or join my diverse fund. I'm going to manage your cryptos for you. It won't be toxic if you let me manage. So true, dude. So true, Kyle Torpley. And Don Cornelius just sent $5 in the super chat. Thanks, man. You're the freaking man. Enjoy the stay in Puerto Rico. Dude, I hope too. I already ran 2 miles earlier today. And I'm going to tell you what I saw during that over 2.5 mile run. But thank you, Don. You're a loyal watcher, loyal visitor. I see Ventions in there right now too. There's Gary from Seattle and Vention from Seattle are both in there at the same time. Dudes, so that's like the furthest part of the United States, continental United States, from me right now is Seattle. Okay, take quite a plane ride from Puerto Rico to Seattle. Not quite a plane ride from Fort Lauderdale to Puerto Rico, but Fort Lauderdale, your airport is horrible. That's all I got to say. One of the worst in the United States. Okay, let's continue. And I've been in a lot of them. So, although I did like the public transportation that got me there. That was good. The train was good. So BitcoinMeister has a tweet out there. Oh, this is good. Capgemini. What is this? Capgemini World Health Report. 39% of millionaires consider speculative investing in cryptocurrencies. 19% of them are interested in it as an alternative store of value. That's awesome, dude. Also, high net worth individuals' interest in purchasing cryptos is in purchasing or holding cryptos is highest in Latin America out of all the regions. And that tells you something right there. That the rich people in Latin America, high net worth individuals in Latin America, they have been through some bad economic times before, and they want to use it as a store of value. Again, BitcoinMeister links to all this below. I think he links to the report. Check it out. But it's fascinating stuff. And so I'm watching a video that has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, but since I watch a lot of cryptocurrency videos, lovely YouTube plays some video. I don't even know what company this was, but they had a line. The 3 ways to use crypto are hold, trading, and investing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where do I begin with this? I mean, the scary thing is that people eat that up. Like, well, if I get cryptocurrency, I got it. Either I can boringly hold it, or I can trade it, or I can invest it. They don't understand that there are real use cases here. People preserving their wealth in third world countries, people trying to get their money out of sending it across borders, sending value to people who are censored by all the credit card companies. There's a lot you can do with freaking crypto, but this people want you to invest or do some trading platform. I don't even know what it was. But again, the 80%ers out there believe like, yeah, cryptocurrency, yeah, I got to invest, I got to trade it, I got to do something with it, or maybe hold it, and maybe, yeah, no, maybe hold it, yeah, hold it, dude. Jeez. Preserve your wealth, like the people in Latin America the high net worth individuals in Latin America want to do more so than any other region. The second highest was Asia, other than Japan. They excluded Japan. Okay. I just jumped between 2 stories, back and forth, back and forth. All right. Bithumb hack, maybe. Whatever's going on over there, it's not good, because I was in Korea. I was told, I saw so many Korean people do not control their own private keys, and they store all of their cryptocurrencies on exchanges. So if that thing really got hacked and they're not going to get compensated, a lot of people just lost a lot of money because they just store everything there. Lesson learned, okay, people? So again, that goes back to my title, control your own private key. These are all, Coinbase is a risk, Bithumb is a risk, Tether is a risk, okay? Bitcoin is not a risk in the sense that when you control your private key, you're not going to have your Bitcoin confiscated from you, okay? Get that Trezor. Buy it at the link below, cryptohwwallet.com. Get t-shirts below also. I'm feeling more tired and more tired now. I cannot wait to go to sleep. Plane rides can tire you out, and then you go running. I did eat today, much later after the plane, just a few minutes. I mean, not a few minutes ago, 3 hours ago I ate. Had some avocado, very good stuff. Gotta love it. Gotta love that avocado. Had a banana also. So what else do we have here? So lesson learned from Bithumb. It's bad. It's bad for exchanges, I guess. Again, we always knew exchanges are centralized points of weakness. They're going to get hacked. It's not bad for Bitcoin because Bitcoin doesn't get hacked. Bitcoin is fine. Don't let people FUD you out and say, uh-oh, Bithumb got hacked. Time to sell your Bitcoin. No, it's not. Bithumb does not equal Bitcoin. Learn it, live it, love it. All right, we've got somebody in motion. This dude contacted me over Twitter. He's got an article on medium.com. I wish he put it on Steemit. Maybe he'll get a Steemit account now. I don't know. All of you should put your content on Steemit. I'm BitcoinMeister there on TechBalt, and I'm TechBalt on Twitter. Anyway, this dude has a counter wrench attack proposal. WAP, CWAP. A single method to safely hold private key. A simple method to simply hold private keys. Anyway, a wrench attack is when you've got your Trezor with you. Some dude comes up to you and starts to physically assault you and says, give me your frickin' code to get in there now. I'm going to beat the living whatever out of you. I know you got a passcode on that thing also. Don't pretend that you only have 0 or 1 Bitcoin on there. I know who you are. I know what you got on there. I'm going to beat the living anything out of you. Now, one thing you can do, people, is, don't carry your Trezor around with you. Anyway, this dude has counter wrench attack protocol. Counter wrench attack protocol. That's what the article is called. It's good. He gives some tips. Don't carry around your Trezor with you. Talk about the gun you have at your house. Because again, people are like, oh, guns are horrible. No, guns aren't too horrible when you got that gun right next to your Trezor. And people know you got that gun in the same place, in the same safe that you got your Trezor, you got the gun. So, or you got the gun in front of the Trezor, okay? So guns people can be bad with guns. Guns can protect your Trezor. He didn't write about guns at all in his thing, though. I'm just bringing that up now. Just saying that I support the Second Amendment, baby. Pound that like button. All right, so, Tron. Tron is going to be the next EOS flavor of the month hype controversy. It's coming up. People will be seeing how terrible Tron is because it's going to have all these tech problems probably, but then you're going to have all these problems, people saying, oh, it's the next big thing, but again, it's centralized. So, this EOS type of flavor of the month thing, watch out. Tron talk is just about to start, I guess. I'll be in Philadelphia, CryptoCoinCon.com, link to below, August 18th, with Ken Bozak. Calgary, Bitcoin Rodeo, July 9th and 10th, BitcoinRodeo.com. All of the things I'm going to be in Alberta and wherever are listed below. So now I'm going to talk about what I saw in, did I talk about how I'm going to be on Zach Show? Yeah, I talked about how I'm going to be on Zach Show tomorrow, of course. Puerto Rico. So if you want to hear about what I've seen in Puerto Rico, haven't seen any Bitcoin stuff yet. What I did notice is I'm in an area that I think a lot of you guys would say is ghetto. I'm from Baltimore, so I can deal. But it's still about like 3 blocks away from the beach. And yeah, sure, you got your McDonald's, you got some sketchy places, then you have some okay places. And yeah, the place I'm staying at is great. This is all redone, but some places look pretty bad on the outside. But it is so close to the beach, so much potential here. So I don't know where all the Bitcoin people are moving. They're probably moving. I'm not in Old San Juan. I'm in west of there, east of there. Excuse me, toward the airport. What's the name of this neighborhood? I completely forgot the name of this neighborhood. I'll tell you tomorrow. I forgot the name of it. It's an okay neighborhood near some supermarkets. Now, the only thing, like storm damage that I can still see There are like wires that are down, you know, power lines that aren't live wires anymore are down. And there's one traffic light was out, but otherwise I haven't seen anything too weird. Again, there's a lot of potential in this city, So, I mean, if all the poor people want to leave or whatever, well, then people are going to gentrify this neighborhood. I mean, it's personal responsibility here. Don't complain about gentrification, because I can see it coming here real soon. And if people pay, you know, it's a seller and a buyer, that's a fair transaction. You can't stop that. If somebody wants to sell in this type of neighborhood, and someone wants to move here for tax purposes, go ahead and do it, dudes. I haven't seen anything. I see a lot of potential here so far, but hey, maybe my mind, something will change. Maybe I'll be like, yeah, maybe it's not that, but it's pretty close to the beach, and it's clearly has not been gentrified here at all in this. Well, there's a couple cafes and stuff, but dude, this is nothing. It's no gentrification yet, but I can foresee it if really enough people get fed up with taxes on the mainland, and then the poor people here get fed up with the so-called lack of people caring about them here and move over there, or if they want to vote so badly for president, they want to play that they move there. I mean, oh my God, to give up. Okay, anyway, just to vote to move to the United States, to the mainland, yeah, whatever. All right, I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, check out the notes section below. There'll be more interesting stuff tomorrow on Zach's show and my own show, This Week in Bitcoin on Friday. See you guys soon in the chat right now. Bye.